So now we're going to find a missing angle using trig. We're still going to use the mnemonic, and we're actually going to start off in the same way as to when we were finding a missing side. So I'm going to just follow the same steps. So here's our problem, and if you notice that I'm given two sides and I'm looking for this missing angle. Now usually sides, missing sides, we call them x. Missing angles use this kind of symbol and it's called theta. So if I refer to theta, it means the missing angle. So I'm going to start off with labelling the sides. So opposite the right angle is 8, that's hypotenuse. Opposite angle theta is 5, that's opposite. And then next to angle theta is adjacent. So I'm going to tick the sides that I need. Now the sides that I need are both given here. So this is to do with O and H. So which one of these is to do with O and H? Sine. So sine theta is O over H. So sine, now theta, I've got to leave it as theta because I haven't got that. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the missing angle. Opposite is 5. And hypotenuse is 8. So now what I need to do is get theta by itself. And to get theta by itself, I almost need to get rid of the sine. So the next line becomes theta is equal to inverse sine. So I need to use the inverse sine button in a moment on my calculator, but I show it as sine to the -1, and then I can just put a bracket and put the fraction back in there. So it almost looks like sine's moved here and it's become to the -1. So how do I put this into my calculator? So what I need to do is press shift sign, and you'll see that little sign to the -1 come up. Do 5 divided by 8, close brackets, equals. So that angle to one decimal place, the 6 gets pushed up to a 7, is 38.7 degrees. The question will ask you what to round it to. Let's do another one. So I'm going to label the sides. So I need to put a right angle in there actually. So labelling the sides, the 15 is opposite theta, so that's opposite. Hypotenuse is the longest length. 7 must be adjacent. So the sides that I must use are A and O, because it's the ones that are given. So O and A is to do with tan, so I need to write down tan theta is O over A, so tan theta is substituting the O, which is 15, A is 7, right, so now I need to do inverse tan, so it almost disappears there, and then it appears as tan to the -1, and then I just write the exact same fraction in. Right, so then on my calculator, I need to do shift tan, the bracket's already open, 15 divided by 7. You could put that in as a fraction if you wanted. Rounding that to 1 decimal, that's quite a tricky one to round actually. But the 8's going to push the 9 up. 9's quite awkward to round, so I always look at it as 8 pushes a 49 up to a 50, so that ends up being 65.0 degrees.